One of the first YouTubers that I started watching for stock market investing was none other than Jeremy from the Financial Education channel. And today he just released a video on the Very Good Food Company, which is a company that I've covered multiple times on my channel. I even did an interview with the CEO, and if you want to watch that, click that up right up here because it'll give you a lot of insights into what they have planned for the next coming years. This is a quick update with my thoughts on the Very Good Food Company for those of you guys who don't know too much about the company and want to know a bit more from a Canadian's perspective and from a YouTuber who's actually spoken with the CEO. So let's get right to it. What's going on, you guys? My name is Daniel, and here on this channel we talk about stock market investing. And as I mentioned today, we're talking about the Very Good Food Company, and this is going to be a quick video. I won't show too many screenshots because I just want to get this out to you guys. And all the information that I'm just going to give you right here is based off of what I know about the company. The reason why I initially looked into the Very Good Food Company was because one of my subscribers brought it to my attention and it looked kind of intriguing. I took a look at the website, checked out the company, and checked out the financials, and it seemed pretty good. And what I mean by pretty good is their growth was amazing, they had a backlog of orders, as well as the branding was on point. They have a huge Instagram following for the size of the company at around 30 to 40,000 followers, and that's growing every single day. The branding is super on point and it really targets those who are vegan eaters. From what I see out there, people who are vegan are generally people who are more well off, and vegan food costs more than your traditional cheap chicken or cheap beef at the grocery store. So not many people who are in the lower class are actually vegans. And the way that the Very Good Butchers market themselves is a more upscale dining. And you can see that through the packaging, the logo, as well as even the colors that they use for their brand. Ever since the company went public and I looked at their first financial statements that they released, they showed that the revenue was growing at triple digits. They actually pre-released some of the months of the second quarter revenue before the second quarter actually ended. And I saw a huge uptick in revenue. I'm talking like $40,000 one month, and then $200,000 the next month, and $400,000 the month after that. And that was some insane growth. And I think the reason for this is because of their e-commerce presence and how they sell. It's not really through traditional grocery stores, although they do have that, and they actually sell to Whole Foods, which is a higher cost grocery store. But for the most part, people currently order their food online. The second last point that I want to make here is that I've actually been tracking the demand for the products. When I first covered them back in July, the delay for the products was around 2 to 3 weeks. Then it grew to 4 to 5 weeks. And then we saw at the peak 5 to 6 weeks. And now the delay has fallen back down to 2 to 3 weeks. And the reason why the delay has fallen back down, at least this is what I've heard through rumor, where people in the stock market group that I'm part of were actually emailing the company and asking why did the demand fall, and the company replied with the fact that they're actually limiting the number of online orders they can do. And instead they're focusing on the distributing partners and getting products to them. And we know that they've been signing a lot of different contracts with distributing partners all over the east coast of Canada as well as in the west coast of the States. The last point that I want to make about the Very Good Food Company is something that I learned from the CEO, Mitchell Scott. And in the interview that I had with him, I asked him why didn't they stick with the name The Very Good Butchers for the company that they went public with. And the reason he gave me for why they changed the name to the Very Good Food Company as a parent company, that's so that they could expand and add different subsidiary brands such as plant-based cheese, plant-based yogurt, plant-based, chicken nuggets, or whatever vegans eat out there. And maybe they'll come with a brand that targets the lower and middle class working people. But for now, they're targeting people who are less cost sensitive. And this may be a similar approach to companies like Tesla, where they start off with a higher cost product and then move to a lower cost product for the mass markets. Likewise, the Very Good Food Company, they have a higher cost product right now compared to their competitors, and they might drop the cost down later on with a cheaper brand that targets maybe the fast food industry or your average Joe out there looking to become a vegetarian or a vegan. If you guys are still interested in buying the Very Good Food Company after watching this and maybe watching Jeremy's video, then you should open up a Questrade account if you're in Canada. If you're in the States, then you buy it on the OTC market, and I'll throw up the ticker symbols right up here. If you guys want to hear more in-depth content on the Very Good Food Company, as well as the interview with the CEO, Mitchell Scott, click on the videos right on the screen here. Also, if you want to hear more updates on the Very Good Food Company, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Anyways, if you're going to go to those videos, I'll see you over there. Otherwise, keep up the grind and have a great day.